Once again, good morning everyone, and welcome to Manging Cove Boating Access at beautiful Lake Wallenpaupack. And I'm very proud to be a commissioner from Northeast PA, and this fine facility will be patrolled this holiday weekend. And our purpose in being on the lake right now is just to ensure the safety of the people that are on the lake and ensure that they have a good time. Once again, my name is Charlesworth, and I'm the boating commissioner, one of two for the Fish and Boat Commission. And the 4th of July is probably one of the busiest holiday weekends that we have when we're talking about recreation and boating. So we make a very concerted effort to make sure that we have personnel present and available to the public at all time. I want to give you a list of all the people that are attending this briefing that we're having today. Of course, we have members from the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission, Brookville, Renewable, which is the owner of the lake, and PennDOT, of course, DUI Association, Northeast Highway Safety. We have personnel from Representative Alsomer's office here and Representative Fritz's office, and we're looking forward to someone from Senator Lisa Baker's office. And at this point, I just want to say welcome and thank you all for coming. And I'm going to turn it over now to Liz Fabri from PennDOT.
Well, thank you all again for coming today. PennDOT just wants to wish everybody a happy, healthy, safe holiday. Not only are you going to be driving to get to these lakes, that's a big part of it. So if you're out on the lake at someone's house, it's really important that you're making sure you're not getting behind the wheel if you're intoxicated. It's not worth hurting anybody else or even getting in trouble yourself. Lots of families are out on the 4th of July, and that's the main thing. So it's children, families, and we want to make sure that everybody is getting home and getting there safely, and there's no accidents or anything like that. 1/3 of the crashes nationwide are related somehow to intoxicated driving. So especially on a day like that where everybody's out drinking, we want to make sure it's about the fun times, like seeing fireworks, spending time with your kids. We don't want that to end in like a tragedy or anything like that for everyone. So it's really important that whether you're on the lake, out in your community, that you're just making sure you're making smart choices so that your choices aren't affecting other people and their lives as well. So at this time, I'd like to turn it over to Shawn Noonan from the DUI Association. He's going to share a few words about driving under the influence.
Thank you. I guess good late morning, everyone. I would like to thank my fellow safety professionals for inviting me here today and for gathering to discuss these important topics. As mentioned, my name is Shawn Noonan. I'm from the Pennsylvania DUI Association, and my job title is a Regional DUI Program Administrator. I specialize in DUI and drug-related driving offenses. I'm also a certified drug recognition expert, and I've been involved in law enforcement for the last 28 years. In addition to that, I'm a proud citizen of this great nation who understands the importance of celebrating our independence. I enjoy a good picnic or party as much as the next person, but understand as we plan to celebrate these freedoms, there's one important right that we do not have the ability to celebrate, and that's driving impaired. Operating a vehicle or watercraft while under the influence of alcohol or drugs is never acceptable. As our legislators debate the legalization of additional substances to affect our ability to operate machinery, I can assure you that your freedoms will be sacrificed if you operate a vehicle or watercraft under the influence this holiday season. As a reminder, influence does not mean intoxicated. If your normal mental or physical faculties are affected, you are under the influence. If you're planning or hosting an event this holiday period, be sure to include plans for a safe passage for everyone. Make sure non-alcoholic options are available as an alternative so desired. Make that hard choice. Don't let someone drive if they are impaired. Don't let a friend or family member cause them or someone else to become a statistic. However you choose to celebrate or not celebrate over this holiday period, I think we would all agree, DUI is preventable. Let us set a small goal this holiday season. No lives lost as a result of DUI or BUI related incidents. Maybe one day we can gather to celebrate independence from senseless lives or deaths as a result of actions of another. Thank you. Wind got me there.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sergeant Bryan Bendock from the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission Bureau of Law Enforcement. Here in the Northeast region, which includes lovely Lake Wallenpaupack here behind me. With the Independence Day weekend just around the corner, we expect to see large crowds on our rivers, streams, and lakes statewide. From the Susquehanna and Delaware rivers in the Northeast to the three rivers in the Pittsburgh area, to Lake Erie, Lake Wallenpaupack, and Lake Raystown, and to the small streams that might run through everyone's hometown. We love to see voters having a great time with their families and friends out on the holidays, but we want everyone to remain safe and make smart decisions. We're happy to partner with our fellow agencies today to promote safe and sober recreation this weekend and throughout the rest of the summer. I'll begin with the number one thing you can do when you're out on any boating adventure: wear a life jacket. Last year, 8 people lost their lives in boating-related accidents. This year, to date, we've had 7 boating-related fatalities. According to our boat accident reports, roughly 80% of all boating-related fatality victims were not wearing a life jacket. The law requires that you have a life jacket on board for every person on your boat. Children ages 12 and under must always wear a life jacket when on board a boat less than 20 feet in length, and all canoes, kayaks, and paddle boards. Life jackets must be U.S. Coast Guard approved and appropriately sized for the people they're intended for. That includes children and infants. And please never boat under the influence of alcohol or drugs. This holiday weekend, from the 4th to the 6th, the Pennsylvania Fish and Boat Commission Bureau of Law Enforcement will participate in Operation Dry Water. It's a nationally coordinated effort that aims to prevent boating accidents and fatalities through education and enhanced boating under the influence enforcement. Simply put, boating while impaired increases the chance of an accident. Just like operating a motor vehicle on the roadways, in Pennsylvania, it's illegal for a person operating a boat to have a blood alcohol content of more than 0.08%. Alcohol affects balance, coordination, and judgment. BUI penalties include the loss of boating privileges, significant fines, and possibly imprisonment. Boating under the influence applies to all boat operators, from high horsepower motorboats to canoes, kayaks, and paddleboards. If you plan to drink as part of your holiday celebration, please choose a designated boat operator. And finally, I'd like to remind everyone to check their weather forecast. Every day can't be like it is right now. It seems like common sense, but in summer, fast-moving storms come up and cause water levels to rise quickly and become dangerous in a hurry. High water conditions can affect visibility and hide submerged objects such as logs and rocks that could cause damage or injury. In addition, we have one of our annual Fish for Free days this Thursday, July 4th. And if anyone wants to learn more about the subjects I talked about, please visit our website, fishandboat.com. Thank you. Statewide, correct, sir. Yep.
At this time, if anybody has any other questions, otherwise, that's it. All right. Thank you, guys.